Hello, grinding tubers, and welcome back to Let's Solo FF1 Red Mage with the randomizer tweaks and balances with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, we did everything up to Ice Cave. We even cleared Castle of Ordeals. But, after a few failed attempts at Ice and some soul searching, I decided that, honestly, we should probably get some levels. Ice Cave is always a big problem in a solo run. Any solo run is pretty bad, honestly. And basically what it came down to is I was thinking, like, we got pretty lucky. Our Marsh dive, we got it on the first try. Our Vampire dive, I think we got the Vampire first try, or second try, like, pretty quick anyway. And then we took the Lich out on it, again, really quickly, only 1 or 2 tries. So we had a really nice early game, which is not really very likely. Like, I think we got better luck for those first few difficult dungeons than we had any right to. And then I got hit by the Castle of Ordeals, which is also very dangerous. And that's where it started being like, oh yeah, right, it's solo Final Fantasy 1. And even though we played with some balances and some tweaks, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. So I think I just got a little bit ahead of myself, and the solution to most of your problems is get some levels. And we can do that up here in the Power Peninsula fairly efficiently now. With houses, you know, there might be some better grind tiles out there at this point in the game. I can't think of any other than maybe the mummy tile over in Northwest Castle. But the Power Peninsula is traditional, and, you know, might as well, right? We've got lots of money. We can buy houses if we need to. We've actually got enough houses to do a decent grind right now. Let's just do it right now. So these kind of fights, I don't know if we can win this. We'll be using a lot more speed ups. Because we have the gold bracelet, we can soak a lot more damage. But, you know, giants are pretty tanky, good magic defense. And they still hit pretty hard, so I don't know. You know, we got him. That's 4,000 XP. And that's almost another level up. Bam! Unfortunately, you know, we're going to do a lot of heal potions. No doubt about it. Just grind some levels to make it easier. That's the spirit. Just always go grinding. Always be grinding. This is the fight we like. There's some risk of dying, but it's pretty low. And good XP. Relatively safe. 1 charge of fire. Bam. Level up. Level 23. You know, 2 magic defense every level up. I don't know how far we're going to go exactly. I haven't decided that. I might go till I run out of heal potions and then stock up heal potions and go back to Ice Cave or something like that. There's also some pretty dangerous encounters with lots of zombies. I don't know if we can survive these, but if you get good Fire 3 rolls, I think this would be pretty doable. Let's try Fire 2. Got one of them, that's all you can really ask for. So the fact that we can kill, I would say, pretty much any group, except maybe the Tyro, I'd say we have a pretty good chance here of killing any group, any encounter we hit, except maybe one. And that's a perk for the grind, you know? Earlier on, with lower levels, you couldn't do this. Without Fire 3, without the gold bracelet, and even still, there's some randomness involved, obviously. Depends on your damage rolls, but it's looking pretty reliable for that zombie group. With a bit of luck on the fire spell, we kill a couple. That takes the damage down a lot. Good turn order, of course, always helps. But that's like 4,000 XP with, you know, we're getting a bit of a buff because we're playing slightly easier than normal mode. If you're playing vanilla, you're going to get less XP per fight, which means you're going to spend longer here. But, oops, well, maybe I should have used that house. This might not be a win. We had some 4 dodges in a row. Remember when I was talking about whether I should use the silver armor or now we have no fire 2s. Maybe we just swing? Yeah, swinging's pretty good. 259 damage, 232 damage. Oh, I didn't think that we'd do enough damage by swinging. I was talking about evasion earlier on. It might be better to just buff that evade stat, because enemies with lower hit rate aren't you know, maybe that 2% more evade and 2 less absorb overall just gives us a better dodge chance, and that's more important. I had this conversation many times playing as the Thief, where getting hit is what kills you. Doesn't really matter how much damage you take. If you're stunned or dead on touch, getting hit. Evade is the only stat that really protects you. Well, evade and magic defense, but... So, you know, there's some whatever you'd call it, like, there's some strategy to discuss, let's say. 4 giants is still pretty brutal. Especially, well, we got first strike, which helps, but, we don't really have a spell they're weak against. But honestly, this is looking like pretty good grind here. I'm kind of surprised at how well we're dealing with these encounters. I think this was the right play now. Red Mage is pretty strong. Got a good sword. We got pretty good armor. And we can always speed it up a little bit to save some time. Well, I say good armor. We've got acceptable armor. Gold bracelet on its own is not that much. But, hey, it's better than nothing. I guess I could use some Cure 2s if I'm not... I'm gonna run out of heal potions before I run out of houses, kind of thing. Maybe fight? 162 damage. So if we can 2-round them... If we can reliably 2-round them, you don't need to use spell charges on small groups. Cure 2 just doesn't heal very much. That's kind of the trouble with that. Do the wiggle. I don't know. At least when you're using a swing, like if you're attacking with your sword, you're generally killing something. You're killing one thing quicker, and that means you take less damage next turn, kind of thing. Whereas if you do small AoE damage to everything, you're killing them all at the same speed, and you take full damage until they start to go down. Unless you can kill them in one shot, like a Frostwolf there. Anyway, you know, not much else to talk about. We're just going to do a little bit of grinding. And we might do some dying. You never know. Your grind is not very efficient if you die, though. It's not looking good. Come on, Ice. Ah! No luck against 4 giants. You definitely need some good rolls against 4 giants. They hit pretty hard. They seem to be averaging about 50 damage. Hey, level up. Level 25. It's 15,000 to the next level. Houses heal a lot more than a heal potion, you know. 120 or something like that. Let's try to melee the zombies. There's only 2. The zombies actually might punch a little bit lighter than the giants, interestingly enough. The giants might be the toughest group. Hey there, Scarbamir. What are you guys in chat? There's a fair number of you guys in chat tonight. What do you think for level we should head for before we go back to the ice cave? Every level past 25 is going to take a few minutes. And I don't want to grind here forever. But we can definitely get a few more if we want. 27 says Huzzle. Ooh, those are a couple big hits. We're going to die if I don't fire 3. Actually, all that damage takes longer to heal than just resetting and not taking all that damage. T-Dogs, what, level 80? The max level is 50. We got a couple 27s. That'll be, what, 2 more level ups? That wouldn't take too long. If we get to level 27, that'll put us at 72 magic defense. And a little bit better, we'll have a probably 84% hit rate. Not that that matters much. We would need to get another swing on our sword. We would need 8 more level ups. That'd be level 33. That would be a little bit long to grind to 33. You could do it, but that would take a little while. Should have healed up. What am I doing? Ah, I didn't heal. Okay, that was bad. Got to be quick on the reset with those. Hey, look, it's a Tyro. Took a long time for this guy to show up. Oh, I put my encounter speed on slow. Or my mission speed. I just want to see if we can kill him, but it's going to go really slowly. 5 hits, 220. Alright, we can definitely kill him with a fast, easy enough. They're pretty tough, though. That's so slow. Alright, that was fun. We're gonna have to go back to Provoca pretty soon to get some heal potions. And I need to get that speed a little bit quicker. Oh, I was probably holding down the speed button. That was still probably at triple speed. Oof. Man, those giants. I don't know if the giants are worth the trouble, because he takes so much damage trying to win those fights. I could just reset out of everything that's not a Frost Wolf or a Zombo. You know, when you're trying to grind, you don't have to fight every single thing. Like, that's not really worth the time to grind, I don't think. Definitely not worth the time. This guy's easy, though. Yeah, 1,000. I mean, I'd like to get a level up before I go back to town, basically. I don't like 4 giants. 4 giants is just... It's not very nice, you know? Okay, here you go. You don't talk in your videos? Why not? You just gotta get used to talking to nothing. Eventually you'll get there. Alright, level 26. You know, stats are looking a little better. I think what we should do is we should level up until we get one more big HP growth. I forget what levels red mages get good HP growths, but there's kind of a balancing act of every so often the game gives you a plus 20 HP plus a random number plus your half of your vitality. Or it's a quarter of your vitality, sorry. So right now we get a quarter of your vitality plus 1 to 6 every level up. So 5 plus a 1d6 basically. But certain levels get a plus 20 on top of that, I think, or something around there anyway. And it would be nice to have some more HP going into this ice cave, basically. Ooh, big wyvern party. I don't think they're weak to any elements. I don't know. That's not an enemy I fight a lot of. Maybe we should try to burn them down. This is not working out as well as I was hoping. Definitely doesn't seem like... That was the most experience we can get, though. 5,000? That's better than any of the other encounters, interestingly enough. Well, I think we have one more encounter, and then we gotta go buy some potions. I don't care about that one. Alright, I hear you, Huzzle. Sometimes people worry about things they don't need to worry about, but if you don't want to be judged on the internet, probably better not to talk, I guess. Some people just... It's kind of a... It's one of those things, if you want to let's play, you just gotta get over the sound of your voice. Like, no one generally likes their own voice, and most other people will never even notice whatever you sound like. Or they just won't watch, you know. It's no big deal. If they don't like your voice, they just don't have to watch you. I would like to get this level up. We might have to burn more houses to heal than I'd like, but we can do it. Ooh, one-shot a giant with some crits. Look at this guy. I should be using my cure... Rather than always houses, don't forget you have some cure spells as well. You're a red mage, white and black. Reloading during your a million times? Well, are you talking about like solo challenges or what kind of challenge where you have to reload over and over again? Depends on the run. Sometimes some reloads are fine. You know, we've had a few reloads in today's challenge. A few, you could say. So, one more level up, and then go buy some more potions and stuff. If we can get some Might Magic 6 4... Oh, right, that one. Yeah. I assume that might take a bit of work, yeah. All night Might Magic 6. Ow, big hit there. Alright, there you go. 4,000 XP, level 27. That was one of the bigger level ups, too. So we got lots of HP off of that. Oh, we can certainly give it a try. Is this definitely enough to kill the Iced Cave? I have no idea. All dragon? No dragons in Might Magic 6. Only Might Magic 8. And only with a mod. Well, you could go 4 dragons, I think, but it's difficult to recruit them all. Your main character can't be a dragon normally, and you have to recruit them NPCs. It's kind of weird. Like the Let's Play I did for Might Magic 8. It was a mod that let me build my own party with custom names and everything. Normally, you have to go find everyone but your main character, which is kind of annoying, honestly. So, all right, here we go. Bunch of heal potions. Oh, it's all good, Luke. We got all these different Final Fantasies. We got all these different Might and Magics. There's so many numbers. Back when it didn't take like 10 years per entry. There was a time when these games came out every couple years. Rather than every 5 or 10 years. Alright, 90 heal potions. Let's go all the way to 99. We've got the ominous music getting built up for Back to the Ice Cave. 29 tents, 4 houses, 99 heals, 20 pures. Good enough. How come NPC Guillotine doesn't work here? Alright, back to ice. For now. A little bit more speeding up, though, just to try to get there a little quicker. You know, seeing as we just did this big, long grind, I don't want to wait too much more time. Purists get super angry, but I think most people can sympathize with a little bit of speed ups. Alright. We are, you know, we got a few more charges of magic. We got a little bit more HP, a bit more magic defense. We went from what, level 21 or so to level 27. If we got 6 level ups, that's like 12 more magic defense. That's 12% less rubbed. Don't rub me the wrong way. I'm not sure how much this raises our chances, but I say a fair amount. Hopefully we don't have to consider another grind, though. Because it does start taking a long time. Like, the XP scale gets pretty brutal. My character was the first to die before he reloaded. Aww. It's fitting, though. That's why I never name my characters. That's why I never use my own name when I'm doing these Let's Plays. That's a lie. I did once and it was pretty awesome, but I may have cheated a little bit. Oh, the eye patch guy's pretty cool, yeah. Scorpions run away, that's great. Boy, I bet you wish Australia had that. Spiders and scorpions running away from you. Okay. So, Ice Cave Round 2. Now with a few more levels. We're gonna do a bit more, you know, running around, like, you know how it is. I think we put enough time into this run without running. That make sense? They call it a speed run, so you should speed it up. You just go so fast. No! Ambushed and run! All of the magic defense from the level ups, it did nothing! It did nothing! Aww. Oh, this is not a good fight either. Well, I'll take 4, I guess. I don't know. That's not good. We didn't kill a single one. Come on. Ah, sad Ankylo. Alright. Maybe we should go get that Zeus's gauntlet again or something. I didn't think I was gonna need it, but... You know, one thing I do remember that's kind of changing my perception a little bit is I was rewatching... Hold on. I made a mistake anyway, this is all dumb. I forgot to recharge my spell slots, so that was never gonna work. But yeah, okay. So I was watching some of my old FF1 Dawn of Souls solo runs with the easier version for the Game Boy Advance. And one of the things they had that this game didn't was very generous magic defense growth for your mages. I'm gonna say at least twice as high of a growth rate. So, by now, with the same levels, which you also got pretty quickly in the Dawn of Souls, very rarely would you be affected by spells with the mage, because they had, I'm sure, if it's 2 M defense per level up in FF1, then in the Game Boy Advance version, I believe it's 4. I'm pretty sure. Oof. Good luck, though, there. Alright. Here we go. Don't get killed by mages. Or anything else, please. Can't run. Oh, so much damage just from a random wraith. Oof. The problem is it's a pretty long dungeon. And I know Fire 2 is good and all, but I can't waste it too early. Or we will run out and be in a much worse position on the big groups. You gotta save it for the big groups. At least we can kill a sorcerer if they don't stun lock us. Alright, this encounter is always brutal. You could try to run, but you gotta hit that Fire 3, I think. This is a trap tile that almost always has 9 mix of undead. Looks like the Fire 3 is gonna deal with it. New record, perhaps? Hey, look, we got level up. We could go grind. We just grind in the ice cave. That would be the dumbest thing to do. Our bones aren't gonna kill me, probably. Please don't kill me, our bones. Just let me go. We're getting boned. We're getting boned real hard. We just got boned for 64. What is happening? Well, that didn't do anything. Well, I'm trying to save my Fire 3s, but apparently we got boned. Wow, yeah, they got a lot of HP. I usually don't have a problem running away from those, but... Alright, how about 13 more heal potions? We got R-boned. The R-bones got us. Real bad. You don't want 4 R-bones when you're down here. Are they the new zombie Ds? Hopefully not. Oof. First shot! Stoned. No chance. God, this dungeon's so bad. Who programmed this dungeon? Who decided that Ice Cave needed all this? Someone who didn't expect single solo challenges, right? You know, one thing I just noticed there. The wizards are starting to run away. Which means if we just got a couple more level ups, if we went back to grinding, more wizards will run away quicker, which is really helpful. king brown snake can bite repeatedly and chew to envenomate a victim. Swelling and tissue damage often occur at the site of a king brown snake bite. We don't need no king brown snakes in here. Local necrosis has been recorded. A person bitten 9 to 12 times with his arm recorded an amputation. Well, that's just rude. I'm assuming that's another Australian snake. King brown sounds like something Australian. This is terrible. This is terrible. Everything is terrible in here. You know, we got lucky there, but there's never any guarantee. And I need my Fire 3 charges in this tile, where we have no choice. Come on, get that long run. Our bones. Let me go. I know it didn't work last time, but our run percent can't be that bad, right? We got all those level ups. Thanks. That's what all the leveling was for, so we could run away from the Arbones. Almost died in exactly the same tile. Fight the Frosties, no. I mean, we could probably kill them, but, you know, they have Blizzard and stuff. Oh, come on, Arbones. Yeah, see, normally, I don't remember having a hard time running from Arbones. We had real bad luck that last one where we got killed. Could not get away. I want that money. Give me my money. Okay, here you go, guys. Challenge. I see you. Quad X will not work with us with high HP. So, you could grind on this guy. I have grinded on this one before. What do you think? Should we grind on the eye? His first spell is always Quad X, which can't kill us as long as we have more than 300. It's insta-death. His physical attack is weak. His second spell might kill us. But his first spell will never kill us. As long as we heal up. Right? Glance could kill us. Let's be honest, that's a skill. That'll kill you. I don't know what the chances of Glance killing you are, but they're there. Save state. We should get that level up and then we'll go. We can do it. Quad X will never kill me. I think I'd be happier if we were... Quad X is followed by Brack. Well... I gambled. I gambled when I shouldn't have gambled. Alright. Next time I won't gamble. There was no guarantee we were getting out of there anyway. That was just the furthest we'd ever made it. That was probably a dumb call, but hey, you know. I have grinded on those guys for quite a while on solo runs and not been turned to stone. I don't know what the odds are of Glance killing us right now, but, you know, we're not a low level by any means. Attempt 67. It's not that bad, is it? Alright, we're gonna just speed things up a little, of course. Who knows how many tries this dungeon's gonna take? Will it be as bad as Ordeals? Or will it be not quite as bad? Come on, you can run from 3 right there, Pixel. Pixel? Good. Good Pixel. Alright, this is where we use... Actually, Fire 2 will kill pretty much everything there. The reason I use Fire 3 is more for the Wraiths, the orange ones. The other color undead, Fire 2 is enough. Alright, Pixel's another level, sure. We're going to accept that level 28 is good enough. We're not going to grind on the eye this time if we make it. We're not going to fight the Gurpedes. They hit really hard. Thank you. They hit for like 100 damage. Those guys, a little bit of a rare encounter down here. I would not recommend fighting them solo like this. They got big, big chomp. Probably envenomed. Always heal up, Blue. Don't be lazy. I mean, I don't need the money that bad. Okay, 5 wraiths is enough for me to try to burn them. Okay. We got this. We got this. We killed lots of eyes last time before he finally got us. You can do it, Pixel. 118. Quad X can't kill you. Dang it! Wow. We need some level ups. If we get 6 more level ups, we'll get 4 swings. Maybe that'll be enough to one-shot him. Jinx myself. Yeah, probably. You know, the cockatrices are starting to run away as well. There's a good argument for getting a few more level ups, because the wizards and the cockatrices, 2 of the worst enemies, are starting to run away. But I already did a grind, and I don't want to do another grind. At least not yet. Man, just getting trounced by these R-bones. Oops. Well, if there's a small group, I can preserve spell... I mean, I just pressed the wrong button. Whatever. That was my mistake. I guess... there's kind of a balance between using spell charges and saving them. Like, how many Fire 3s should we burn to get through this dungeon? The optimum number is to get the last one on the last encounter as you get out, and never run out. But we're not getting that far, so getting some big spells might be worth it just to get further in the dungeon. Sorcerers are also running away. Man, a little bit more level ups would really sort of seal the deal, I think. Wizards, sorcerers, cockatrices all running away. That's pretty good. Basically burned all my Fire 3s getting here this time. Alright. Come on, our bones. I mean, we did decide that I can one-shot them. Never mind. Last time I one-shotted them. This time, no one-shots. Oh, come on. Can't run, can't run, can't run, can't run. Maybe we have much lower run percentages than we used to without the fixes. Wow. I don't know if I'm just getting terrible luck or if that's the new style with the fixes, because they definitely... Maybe this is the intended escape odds for a red mage with the current agility. Agility 27, luck 23 is pretty low, but wow, those guys crushing us. They didn't kill me, so, you know, can't complain too much. Good turn order. Poof. Alright. We'll try the eye again. Can we get past the eye? Good, he did physical first. Of course, that puts us under 300. I've never had this much problem with the eye. The eye fight is usually the freebie, honestly. It's all this other stuff that's the problem most of the time. Wow. I'm starting to think I didn't grind enough. Because we're not even really halfway through this dungeon if we can't get past the eye reliably. Now, I say that. We did fight, like, I don't know, how many eyes? Like, the first time I killed, like, 4 or 5, right? So the fact that we just lost like 3 in a row, that is perhaps a little bit on the unlucky side if we can win 4 or 5 in a row, you know? You can never grind enough. For me, it's just a balance of time. Wow. Okay, I will go grind more if I keep getting completely trashed. I mean, sometimes grinding won't change anything. Like, grinding doesn't just give you a win here. Like, if we were playing as a thief, man, there's almost no purpose. Other than the levels to make some enemies run away. I kind of have a feeling that we have been hit by worse run rate than what we usually have. the trance revolution kicking my butt, but they didn't get the death touch, so you know we're still rolling. Okay, next time I get to that song, remind me to skip it because that's 10 minutes of the same song. It's too long. Wow. Boy, this is like the old days. Reminding me how bad it was. Does anyone want to check my old videos? You want to tell me, if anyone's bored, you go look up my FF1 Red Mage solo. Just let me know what level I cleared the ice cave. When did I get the floater and the airship? And if it's higher than 27 or less than 27, that might be information. Maybe I vastly overestimated my powers here. Because this seems to be way harder than last time. But I could just be, you know, getting old, forgets. Oh, Blue, you're supposed to grind to 50. I think I'm gonna do a 3 count. If I die 3 more times without getting the floater at least. If I get to the floater, it resets. But if I get to 3 more deaths, I will go level up a couple more levels. It does seem like we're not getting hit by stun touches often, or at all. There is kind of a break point where on-hit status effects stop generally triggering once your magic defense gets high enough. I don't know the name, I don't know the number, but there's definitely a magic defense that once you have natural magic defense high enough, no longer really applicable to get stun touched. Maybe it's like 70 something, right? I was in 23 last time? What? How did I get through here at level 23? I can't even... Like, the stun touch is still working. Dang. I must have been really lucky, or there's been some changes the way the balance patch, because we're not even getting close. Unless I did, like, save stating, but I don't think I did. I don't remember. I tried to keep those solo runs fairly legitimate other than the Thief. The Thief eventually had save states because it was just going to take forever, but... Vanilla FF1 changes? You're like, yeah, I don't know how it would change our... Like, maybe we'd have worse run rates now. I'm trying to think of what else would make it harder that's been fixed or changed. Because actually, their stun touches should be less bad. Like, the changes in the, like, the patches should have fixed some of the additional status touches that were getting me. You should actually be a little bit more protected from them now. It seems to be like the rub spell. I wonder if they've, like... If there was a bug with enemies, like, hit rates or something, but, like, spell hit rates? Because, man, The glance and the rub have just almost perfect accuracy on me so far. Or just a matter of, you know, bad RNG, you know. Sorry, Frosty. Oh, man. Almost got me with that blizzard. Nice rare encounter, but got no love for that one. Alright, we're getting close to the eye again. Maybe. Getting a little low on the spell charges. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Glance doesn't work at my level. When you're as good as this Ankylo, alright, good. I still think we should have had pretty good odds against the eye. Hey there, Jarrell. But we just had real bad string of luck there for dying every single time 4 in a row. We just gotta get out. We've got lots of heal potions, we're just a little bit low on spell charges. One more fire 3, one more fire 2. Dang it, I shouldn't have had this. Wow, we would have got it anyway. Come on, get out of here, Pixel. God, those things. I hate those things. Oh, not ambush mages, no! Triple rub! We actually survived too! Oh, man. That was the closest we've gotten. Oops. Just reset right away. Dang, man. I mean, I'm sure we can do it. It's just getting all the RNG, the stars to align right now. At that point, we were close enough that it was just a straight run to the exit. And a couple bad encounters would kill us, but a couple good runs would save us. Yeah, that ambush triple rub is just... That's not very nice. There's the stun touch. And of course, those wraiths that do all the damage, and we have to spend all this menu time. Oops. Alright, back we go. Back to the dash. So apparently, assuming I believe chat, in the vanilla FF1, we cleared this lower level with probably less attempts. Either I'm really unlucky tonight, or the mod has definitely made things a bit harder. Like, not the mod, but you know what I mean, like the patches and fixes. Which is possible for sure. Just with a lower run chance. Just with a bad run chance. That's probably... A good number of our deaths have come from just not getting the lucky run. And if the way the formula is working is just... You know, it's the accurate formula, and red mages are bad runners, then that could be definitely stacking up. That's kind of what I'm leaning it towards. That's sort of what I'm thinking. A nice FF1 remake. I mean, there is the Dawn of Souls for GBA. It's pretty good. The PSP has a little bit nicer graphics, but adds some other dumb stuff. Sorry, I don't like the Chrono, whatever it's called, version. The final dungeon in the PSP one. Are we dying to one Wraith? Oh, so close. The PSP version of Dawn of Souls probably has the nicest graphics, at least. But the Game Boy Advance one's pretty good anyway. Still 2D, of course, but that's probably not going to change. If you make it the OG difficulty, should check out there's a mod for the Game Boy Advance Dawn of Souls, the mod of balance. It makes it not exactly OG difficulty, but definitely harder than the nice version of the remakes. All right, get your floater. It's pretty good. Yeah, mod of balance. Don't get stun locked. Don't get stun locked. Okay, don't get ambushed and rubbed out. Chant it with me, guys. Don't get killed. Just don't die. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Good, run away. You haven't seen how many times the mages have ambushed me on this exact tile. No! Why did you laugh, Drow? You were supposed to say, don't get rubbed out. Oh, no. Oh, man. I don't want to fight friggin' wizards. I'm gonna have to go back and grind again. I don't know. At this point, I don't think grinding would make too much of a difference. Like, we could definitely get some more levels, but usually you can run away from those guys unless they ambush you, right? Trance Revolution. The run is cursed. We used up all of our luck. Marsh Cave, Earth Cave, 1 and 2. Both of those went so well. That's where we burned all of our luck. And now here we are in ice, and ordeals and ice have just been, oh, so bad RNG. Come on, Pixel. Three more deaths, and I will go grind a couple levels. 2 more deaths, and I will go grind a couple levels. So much damage before I ever get a turn. When you're half dead before you finally get an action, man. You're mocked. We could go to the volcano. We could go to the volcano. Sure, we'll just go to the volcano. We'll go pick up nothing, but we'll go get out of this friggin' ice cave. Oh, this ice cave has been brutal. Definitely brings me back to my old childhood, though. This feels so much like how it used to be back as a kid. Even with a full party, this is how it always went. Now, you didn't die this many times with a full party, but, you know, you weren't prepared. You came here and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, welcome to D&D, kid. Stun touch, death touch, rub. You're lucky to survive Ice Cave with 2 guys alive. Hi, Gurpeed. Please don't kill me, Gurpeed. Be a nice Gurpeed. Alright, this is the one. I feel it. My magic was 96543 well, 9654. Well, it wouldn't be 13. It would have been like whatever my actual, like, looking at the screen is just your current spell charges, not your total. But it didn't look like I have any level 7 slots. So, lower level anyway. I mean, if you can see that screen, it should say L number. Just tell me the number by the L. Pixel L something. I pressed... We're going back to grind. That's too much. This is what happens when I put the reset button right by this fast forward button. And then it kills me. Level 23, wow. Well, we're not doing it at level 27, I'll tell you that much. This is not a happy Ankylo here. Probably last time I took more breaks, too. Chances are I was not trying to do it all in one sitting. And I wasn't was I streaming it? No, I wasn't streaming it last time, was I? I don't even remember. Maybe I was. I don't want to fight those guys. I was streaming it? Oh, wow. Okay, we are just cursed. We can not run from anything. Every level up, our chance to run goes down. Hi there, ogres. At least they run from me. I know, my HP is real bad. Alright. Now what level do we go for? I can't believe I'm giving up. I'm giving up on Ice Cave twice to level more. Wow, I didn't think it would ever happen. Not with a red mage. No way. Hit 30. We could go for 30. We can just go till we always one-shot giants. Go till we run out of heal potions. Level 32 to be safe? Oh, come on, guys. It's gonna take a long time to get to 32. Even with super speed, you know? It's, well, we'll see how much it is to the next level at the next level, but it's gonna be like 20,000 per level or so. And then continuing to get worse. Zomble! Look at that evasion! Dodging all these attacks. And then not. Alright. So we're, yeah, we got about 4,000 more than we needed to level up, and it's about 16,000 left, so. I guess it doesn't take too long to level up right now. If we get 5 more level ups, we'll get an extra swing on our sword. 3 more level ups, we'll get to Magic Defense 80, if you like round numbers. Right? Will it take longer than dying? I don't know. I think we could kill Ice Cave right now. I just don't know if it's a 1 in 100 or a 1 in 10 or 1 in 1,000. But I think we have a chance right now of beating Ice Cave and then everything after that being much easier. So it's just a matter of odds at this point. But I don't know how much better our odds go up if we get 1 level up or 3 level ups. Like, if it's 1 in 100 right now, it's not going to go up to, you know, 50 in 100 if we get a couple level ups. It's not going to go to 50-50. It's going to go from 1 in 100 to 1.5 in 100. Well, that's why we're grinding, is just to take a break from the Ice Cave death. We just get a couple levels and give it another try. You gotta break it up. Maybe we'll go fight some Volcano, I don't know. We could probably win the Volcano. Let's the music in the playlist cycle a bit too. Sometimes that helps. Grind in the Volcano? Nah. You want to grind somewhere on the overworld where you can use a house. The closer you are to an inn, the better, really. But this is just a really good spot. You know, we can get some levels. It's really not going to take that long. With super speed and the 50% XP bonus, this is not as bad as a lot of grinds would be. Oh man, that spell is bad against giants. Wow. We're not going to kill 4 giants like that. No. Min damage rolls, not going to work. It's going to work on zombies much better. Well, it could have. Well, yeah, this grind tile is there's a reason this is a grind tile. This is a classic. It's named the Power Peninsula. There's a reason a lot of solo runs or just grinding in general gets done here. We're fighting enemies from... Hold on. We're fighting enemies from the northern continent. See where we're flashing here? Everything north of us is the northern continent, and that encounter area has all the same enemies we're fighting here, which you normally don't have access to until you have the airship, which you can't get till you finish the ice cave. So, it does have a special name for it. It's the Power Peninsula. Because you power grind here. Wow, man, dead. Alright, sometimes we can kill some giants. Not that time. The PP for short? Yeah. Indeed. Alright, level 29, baby. Look at them stats. Well, we're not done at 29, that's for sure. That might be 2 more levels, but it doesn't seem like enough to me. Want to get that HP over 400. And those frost wolves are so good for XP. One more fire 3, then we'll use a house. Got all these houses in our pockets. You know, you might as well use them. I don't think it's worth fighting the giants. The giants just hit too hard and they got too much magic defense. We could go back to the Castle of Ordeals and get our Zeus Gauntlet. We just have to get through the Castle of Ordeals again, right? That would be way easier now with all those extra levels. The Zeus Gauntlet's not going to make much difference, though. It doesn't really matter. It would make a little bit easier on some spell charges, but the things that I'm able to use lightning on are going to run away from us when we go back anyway. Like, the biggest upgrade we're getting right now is actually our morale breaking effect. Like, you know, the magic defense is nice, but 2 magic defense per level is not much. Use the Mega Elixir. If only. No elixirs in Final Fantasy 1 though, sadly. Level 30. I'm gonna go for 1 more level. I could get 3 more levels and I get that hit percent. I don't even know if that helps. Maybe we could kill the eye in 1 hit if we get to an extra swing. That might actually increase our odds a little bit by getting 1 more attack per turn. That's a bit more grinding, but I mean, the eye has killed us many times, so if it's 1 less obstacle, you know. And we are getting a little bit more damage as our strength goes up anyway, so each hit does a little bit more. But we'll have to probably go buy more houses if I want to grind too many more levels, because we're going to run out of MP. The Eye of the Tiger. We can go fight some tigers. Tigers are not worth all that much XP, though. The Tiger Uppercut. Ooh. You gotta use a black belt to get those, though. Oh no! That's the other problem with the grind. The zombies are starting to run away. Well, we level up until the enemies start running away from us that we need to grind on. And then you know you've definitely grinded too much. That's definitely a downside. Starting to feel like the solo thief a little bit here with them zombies running away. Undead are pretty hard to get to run even, and that's a bad sign. I mean, it's a great sign, but, you know. Less experience per battle is not helpful for the grinding. Gonna run out of tents, too. We got a chance to strike first, so I figure maybe it's worth it. Test out our sword of powers against some giants. Not bad. What level are we? We're almost at level 31. Rapidly tapping left and right on the joypad. Fiercely. At least the magic's nice and, or the music is nice and relaxing, right? Well, this next level should get us over 400 HP. And this battle should get us there. Alright, level 31. 402. 80 magic defense. 2 level ups, I think, from another swing. I wasn't gonna go all the way to 33, but maybe. We'll have to go buy some more houses and stuff. I mean, we've been leveling up pretty quick. What's another... Well, that's 3 more... What'd I say? 3 more level ups? 2 more level ups. What's another 40,000 experience between friends? Now the giants are starting to run away. I hate this encounter. It'd be awesome if your level made your spells, like, pierce better. A little bit of extra damage on your magic as you leveled up would be great. The good news is we can survive a nuke now if an enemy nukes us at full HP. The last house. We can probably get 1 more level up on our current magic, but that might be it. Depends what we get. 2,000 per 4 Frost Wolves. Yeah, we can probably get 1 more level up, but it's going to be hard to get much more than that. It would have been nice to get to exactly 33, you know, with the current MP. Probably gonna die. I just lost a Frost Wolf battle because I didn't tent, because I don't have very many tents left. I'm trying to get the most level ups we can without going back to town. We are getting these battles easier and easier every time, you know. Wow. A little bit easier every time. That was good, man. If we could just keep doing that, we'll make it all the way. Well, that was pretty smooth as well. Giants are starting to run. Oh, I better heal up this time. Alright, level 32. Can I still squeak by all the way to level 33 with the current amount of MP? We got 2 more tents to save. We need 20k. That's a long way to go with our current... with 4 fire 3s. Depends on how many things run away rather than getting burned to death on AoE. Because that's cutting into my XP a lot. Sorry for the alarm sound. Oh, I think we can do it with a little bit of luck. Come on. Don't give me 4 giants. 2 giants we should probably handle. Especially when one runs away. Alright, 1 more level up, then we're done. God dang it, it ran away after I smacked it. No! I hate it when they do that. They take a little bit of damage and then they run. They hit you and then they run away before you can kill them. This is gonna be close. 12,000 to go. Expert grinding music continues from Wild Arms. That's a lot of giants. They ran away after I hit them. Wasted my HP for nothing. Only 1 kill. That's not looking hot. This is what we need. More Frost Wolves. Alright, 3,000 XP. We need 6,500. I've got 1/10 left. Oh no. This is a good fight if we get them before they run. Come on, get them. They're not going down very quick. Oh no. 1 good fight away, but we're basically out of resources. Last tent, and we gotta get a kill and then go into town without dying. This could do it. Oh, a terrible fire 3. 100 damage, and then they start running. Come on, give me enough XP right here. Got it. Alright, level 33. Theoretically, 1 more swing per attack. I gotta get back to town with no healing. See if I can do it. I could save state, but that would be cheating. 4 hits! Yeah, I did the math right. Well, most of the enemies around Provoke are just gonna run, so it should be okay, yeah. Alright, guys. Grinding complete! This has been an hour-long recording for the future tubers. And I don't think we've made any progress, like, other than some grinding. Alright. And we've used at least 99 potions, because last time we were here we bought 99. And we bought like 40 tents, so you know, you can never have too many tents and cabins if you're doing a solo run. Do you think there's any spells we could buy that would make it better? We've got like tons of spell charges now. We'll buy some cabins. Cabins heal more HP on the overworld than tents do. But that's about it. Tents heal 30, cabins heal like 60 or something. Anyway, we got tons of saving, tons of camping gear. Don't have any houses. Might want to go get some houses. Let's, before we go back to the doomed cave of Blue pulls his hair out, let's go head down to, let's go head down to the lake. You know, Crescent, the Lake of Crescents. Especially using super speed everywhere now that I'm fed up. It'll not take too long. Also, most of the enemies will die or run away from us pretty quick, so we're pretty over leveled, you could say, for this point. The place with the stuff and the things, yeah, you know that. Let's just buy 10 houses, 20 houses. How about 30 houses? What about 40 houses? We'll stop at 40. Don't want to have more than 40 houses. Oh, you know, I was going to check this. It doesn't really matter, but can we equip the buckler? Totally can. That's 2 more absorb, but it's 2 less evade. So 26, 76. Oh, wait, it doesn't cost any absorb? It doesn't cost any evade? Why didn't I equip this? That would have been slightly better. Blue, you're very bad at min-maxing. 24, 76. 20, sure, 2 absorb with no cost. I thought they had minus evade on that, but... There you go. Slightly better defense. That'll make all the difference. How often did we die from damage and not stun locks, rubs, or stones? Anyway, that's fine. There's some sheep there in the background now. I'm gonna say I don't need sheep. No sheep. Now, we're gonna want that exit spell for the end. We can't use up all the slots. There's really no magic that's gonna help me, I don't think. No, the problem... Well, we could learn A-Rub. Was A-Rub at level 4? Just... I wonder if that would be worth it. If you run into the Mage group, cast anti-rub so you can't be killed. Ah, heck, why not? What else are we gonna do? Go die in the ice cave for another hour? I should put that button away, guys. I should put that button away. It's gonna get me into more trouble. The reset button on the gamepad, shoulder buttons, it's great, except for when it's not great. Yeah, I just lost all my houses and my buckler. Sorry, guys. Obviously, we're making a long run even longer by just being dumb, but it's getting late. That's my excuse. Ice Cave may have... what's the status effect? I cast Confused. I got Confused touched. Relax, Blue. I'm alright, don't worry. I'm just... It's a real easy misclick there, you know? I have my gamepad set up for, like, speed running, you know? Very important speed run. And, I just need to not fat thumb it. Fat thumb it. Oh, no, I know I don't need to finish it. I probably won't finish it this stream. I mean, the truth is, if we could just beat the Ice Cave, we would be kind of zooming to the end of the game very quickly. Like, that's the last really hard spot. And after that, we'll be at, like, light speed. So... once we get past this, it's like almost a straight shot to victory. You know, there's still a couple things that can mess us up, but once we can get the ribbon, then most of our problems are over. And the ribbon's just waiting for us in the waterfall. We can go pick up the ribbon, Pro Ring, which if you want, but Pro Ring gives us a little bit more armor and death protection. We're just going to the elf land. It's funny, like, most of our prep work right now is just to get through the ice cave and the castle ordeals. Once you're through that, like, everything else is no big deal. Took 110 minutes last red mage run. Now, I forget if A-Rub is level 3 or level 4. It does change... Okay, it might be level 4, and if it is, this could be a piece of the puzzle that I didn't need to do last time. No, is it level 2? What is A-Rub? It's white magic. It must be level 2 or something. Dang it. Some of these spells I just don't buy very often. They're used to slower... Yeah, all you guys watching along, you're used to videos where you get 2 missions per night on Xenonauts. That's fair. Good argument. Good argument. You never finish games on this channel. No, I'm not trying to speedrun or nothing. I'm getting frustrated by Cure 3? Sure. That still leaves a slot for Warp if I want it. By the time we learn it, it doesn't really matter much. It can help us in, like, Sky Castle a little bit, but... We've got Fire 3, we got Cure 3. There's not too much I would use Bane on. Anti-Rub must be level 2, and I didn't leave a spot open for it. Mute was still nice for Astos, but I guess Abrub would have also worked mostly to stop the death spell, the rub spell. And then it would also work... You know, we could try Mute on the mages, but I don't think that's gonna... It's just too low at odds. Probably buying the ice spell was the mistake. Could have skipped the ice spell and saved a spot for A-Rub. Didn't ever think I would need that on this run, but... Anyway, let's get back to the ice cave. See if those extra levels make the difference. I'm pretty sure killing the eye will be a fair bit more reliable. It's hard to say for sure, but that extra hit, you know, we're getting 4 hits per swing now. Or 4 swings per turn, whatever you want to say. And we do a little bit more damage per hit with our extra level ups too. So we should be... Hard to say exactly, obviously, but I have a feeling we'll do enough damage to probably one-shot the eye. You look at this, we're doing like 200 to 300 damage pretty easily here against the Caribes. The eye doesn't have too much defense, I don't think. But, you know, the thing that's getting us is we can't run, just like that last Caribe battle. The reason I'm meleeing it is just because running is actually really difficult for us. Of course, you could just do this, but... Interesting. Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of my problem, again, you know, it's not a real problem, but a lot of my, a lot of the challenge here is that the run chance is so much worse. Alright. This time we got it, right? First try. No hands, hands behind my back, blindfolded. Solo red mage. We got this. Look at all those spell charges. We're like 10 levels higher than we were last time when I beat it on the vanilla game. We don't even need to worry. We're just going to run away. Instantly stun touch. Looks like 84 magic defense is not enough. Better get that up to 100. It's possible that 100 is the break point where a status touch doesn't hit. I'm pretty sure there is a point at which status touch doesn't work anymore, and I think it might literally be 100 magic defense. But I forget for sure. Clearly we're not there yet. Oh, man. Well, the wizards are sure running away, so that makes it a lot safer fighting them. Sorcerers can run away, that makes it safer. Anything with morale, just run. We just level up so far that everything runs away. Once we're level 50, we don't have to fight anything, they'll just run from us. I'm gonna fight this frost giant, because it's the first one we've ever seen. His whole species is on the brink of extinction, and we just come on down here and slice him on up with an ice sword. He didn't think the ice sword would even work, seeing as he's ice element. We can just run from that. Run from that. Try to run from that. Nice. Using up all my good runs here on the first few floors. Our bones. Can't run. Our bones. Boned again. Not boned again. Good. Alright, guys. What do you think? Is this the one? Let's see how much damage we can do to this eye in one hit. 118. Not enough. Well, 252 would have one-shot it, so I don't know what our sort of damage range is on the eye. Just keep grinding, yeah. Okay. We got a floater. More than halfway through, we just gotta get out. I mean, we've been this far before, but Surely all of those levels weren't for nothing. Come on. Stop it with the stun touch. The music's got my back. The music can feel it. I can feel it. This is the one. We got another level up even. It's fine, our bones are no big deal. Last floor. Come on. New record. We got this. Burn them down. Yeah. Come on. We're so close. Don't steal it. We're there. We're there. Save it. Why did I do all that grinding? We didn't need the grinding. It's so easy. Alright, we're out of here. The music got me. We should have just started. We should have started this music earlier. Did this song start after I killed the eye? Because that'd be very fitting. Alright, now we're rolling. Or we will be soon. It's a pretty good victory fanfare, you know. I don't want to do that fight. Not until I get a ribbon. Then I kill you all. Well, if you're not listening to the music, Tim, then I don't know if you're a true tuber. You're not a true blue tuber. Oh yeah, we're in the air, boys and girls. Oh, it's about friggin' time. First things first, get me that pro ring. I know we can find one somewhere. I don't care. Pro ring is pretty good. I threw this all stuff on the ground. Just for comparison, 26 absorb. Now it's 34 absorb. And we're pretty much protected from death effects. Death elemental, no big thing. Alright. Next. I'm gonna say let's go get promoted. Super airspeed. Super flying sound effects. Alright, Catman. Nah, you can go. I like cats. Even Catmen, I guess they're okay. Ever since we got Cat Tankylo on the stream, we can't beat up the Catmans. Huzzah! We're older! This is how I feel right now. My beard is now down to the ground. Alright. So, Pixel, I hope you're not feeling too old. There we go. Red Wizard acquired. Shake that butt. Get up here. Next thing. We're gonna go to the waterfall. What time is it? It's pretty close to 4. We're not there yet. Yeah, probably exit spell. So then waterfall is half as long. That seems reasonable. The aircraft sound effect gets a little bit wonky at super speeds. Yeah, I was thinking probably magic now that we're a magic man. Pretty sure we can learn Lightning 3 at Red Wiz. And I think we can learn Ice 3 as well. And we can go learn Ruse. That was what I was saying. Well, we don't really need it. To be fair, learning Ruse is kind of silly because we're about to go get the defense sword, which casts it for free. I forget. I was just here, I know, but I wasn't promoted. I can't remember which. I can never remember which town has level 7 ice. There you go. I don't think. Yeah, red wizards can't learn very much level 7 magic and 0 level 8 magic. Alright, but that gives us some more magical nuking. You know, we've got lots of offense there. I mean, I could have checked. Was there any white magic we can learn? Yeah, Cure 4 would be too good. Cure 4 would be really nice to add on to the Red Wiz. Oh, yeah, by the way. In vanilla, you gotta stop here. Oops. Could have done this before, you know. Oh, no! Well, we'll get some money from the waterfall. I forgot how expensive that was. It's actually 50k regularly. We're way under money. You know, I probably bought a few too many houses. We should just sell them somewhere. Now that we got all these houses, we should be making profit. Renting them out. Oh man. Getting trounced by gators. It's like we went to Florida or something. So the next place we're supposed to go, I suppose. Well, we need the money to get the Oxyale, bottle to Oxyale. Then we can go to the Sea Shrine, get the Opal Bracelet, and the slab. Then we can get the chime. Is there anything we actually need in Sky Tower? We can get the Sun Sword. That's probably worth it. Before we go to do boss rush, basically. The Pro Cape? That's a long way up that tower. That's up in the sky. But yeah, Pro Cape's better than nothing. You know, black shirt, stuff like that, if you want it. Most of what we want is right over here, though. And honestly, we're so high level. We should crush these guys pretty quick. Usually, I would not be this high a level. Especially not as a Red Wiz. Oh yeah, they got Poison Touch. Did you remember? These guys can poison you. Doesn't happen too often, I don't think. I'd say the Ribbon, Defense Sword, maybe the Pro Cape, Opal Bracelet for sure. But the Ribbon is the main thing. You didn't even know clay was poisonous? It's from Australia. It's Australian clay. Alright, this... Hey, look! Hey guys, Out of Bound Bats makes his appearance. Everyone wave. And now we will go kill some things that might kill me if I'm not careful. This is the one encounter that can get us. Luckily, the cockatrices mostly just ran away. Making me feel good. Clay Golem ate my baby. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. Encounter not lost. So that should be nearly the last really dangerous encounter we have to deal with. Because we are now mostly immune to statuses, especially spells. On hit still can get us. Stun touch and all that nonsense is still up there, but a lot of elemental stuff is done. We might be a red wizard, but we don't need a wizard stick. I do need a bit of money, so this is probably good to pick it up. And then the other most important thing is the defense. Now, we actually can equip it? What? How come the Red Wizard can equip everything? 44. It's a bit better. It's a fair bit better, sure. I swear, the Red Wizard can just... The Red Mage, Red Wiz can just equip everything. It's just so good. Anyway, let's get out of here. Alright. We can go buy our bottle now. Now we're just blasting through, like... We'll take some fights, because I don't mind getting some level ups on the way. But yeah, we're laughing. We can just use a house anytime we want to rest. Oh, let's check spells here just for interest's sake. You know, I forgot there was frost giants around Onrak. That's kind of weird. There should be one white spell we can learn. Oh, there's a rub. So, it's a much higher level spell than I've remembered. So, if you were like blue, you could use an anti-rub, anti-death spell to not be killed by things that cast rub on you. I'd be like, yeah, that's a great idea. Too bad you can't buy it until after you get ribbons. So it doesn't matter anymore. Pro rings and ribbons defeat that. Just go buy pro rings. We gotta remember to get the power glove, actually. That's one thing. Usually you wouldn't care about it, but the power glove might actually be more important than the pro cape. Because that gets us saber. And casting saber on ourselves, defense up, saber up, fast up, bam, win any fight. Okay, yeah, thanks. Not that we need saber as badly as some units might. Like, that would make the white mage so much stronger playing along with the power glove. Because they definitely didn't have access to any way to strengthen their hits. They just had to win with a massa, and that was all they had. And to be fair, our massa is nerfed. It won't have as good a crit rate as the vanilla massa does. That's one of the things that I'm kind of curious how difficult it will make the game now, the end game. The end game weapons generally have much weaker crit rates, unless you're talking katanas. Which is really just for one class. Oh, it's nice to be making progress again, that's for sure. I should have saved before I walked outside. I was just gonna go back in, but you know. Alright, so there's nothing else I'm missing, right? For basic improvements. We need the opal bracelet to get our armor up over 40. We need power glove. Sun sword's probably worth picking up. Maybe we'll go top of the sea shrine, slab, opal bracelet. Turn in this slab, get the chime, go to the tower, get the sun sword, and then start clearing dungeons. Yeah. Well, power glove first, maybe. Like, after we've got the sun sword, then we'll make the dive to kill the kraken and pick up the power glove on the way down. Okay. Hey, look, it's an Ankylo! You think Ankylos are... That's probably not worth trying to fight. They're pretty tough. Don't mess with Ankylos. They grew up on the wrong side of town. Alright. So let's take a look at Water Shrine. This is another great place to level up. Right here is one of my favorite grind areas. You can just go to the inn, heal up. The XP here is really good. Now, we do get ghosts down here. Ghosts are bad. Kind of curious how we match up against some of these enemies, so I'm going to take some fights just to get a feel for them. It's been a long time since I've played vanilla FF1 at all. Yeah, these guys are bad news bears. 84 hits, 84 damage. Being a mage with Fire 3 makes it a lot safer, but those guys are some of the most dangerous enemies in this dungeon. Alright, now I forget if there's anything worth picking up. There's it is. I mean, I forget where it is, but yeah, there you go. Okay, 45 absorb. That's about as good as we're gonna get. Unless I go pro cape, and that'll put us at like 51. The other reason we come here is for this. Is there anything else we need in the water shrine? At the top of the water shrine. Power Glove is down. No, I don't think there's any reason to stick around right now. Like I said, blasting through. Once we get access to the good stuff, there's little that can slow us down at this point. It's not even just that we've got the ribbon, it's like the progression steps are all very short once we get past the ice cave. Yeah, once we get past that ice cave. I know. You guys want me to kill the Ankylos, but they're too dangerous. We could go pick up. Oh, duh, Blue. What are you doing going here? Oh shucks, you forgot to go do all the other stuff. I just had it in my head. We're going to get that sun sword, which we are. We're just gotta take the long way. There we go. Red Ankylos are bad. I should probably kill them if I see any more, to be honest. Might have been faster to go right ways. I don't know. Genocide. No, man, they started the genocide. We're just gonna finish it. Tyros. He ran away? Where's my stake? Clearly we're at the point where we're too high a level to fight anything out here on the overworld. If you want a level grind, this is not really the place. Yeah, definitely a higher level than I usually get out here, for sure. What is this? 36? Wow, yeah, we're pretty high level. That's part of why we're going so fast. We spent so long grinding to get through ice that now we're higher level than you usually need to beat the game. Oh, also the Sun Sword normally does bonus damage to undead. In the original game, it doesn't, so it should be slightly better for us even than normal. I want to see. I just want to see. They ran away. Smart choice, Ankylos. They knew not to mess with me, obviously. Alright, we're doing this. Orange Ankylos are the best. You know, orange Ankylos are alright. I can get behind that. Alright, so there's no real point. Well, we could go get... there's a few things we could do here. I mean, we could go all the way up to the top, get the pro cape. We could get the white shirt, the black shirt. All the black shirt does is get us Ice 2 for free, but it takes up an inventory slot, so we probably wouldn't use it. We wouldn't use the white shirt either, because we have the defense sword. I'm probably gonna want to go Power Glove way more than Pro Cape. I mean, the Pro Cape's okay. Well, other than the Mazmune, yes, Ryan. That's why we're going to pick it up right now. We'll keep killing stuff. Who knows how difficult this final run will be with the current patches and stuff. Every level we get will just take the edge off a little bit more. And the red mage seems so bad at running, like there's no point even really trying at this point. Now that we're getting kind of strong, there's a Thor hammer for free lightning if we want it. In a very old house, and the Sun Sword. So let's just for stats, 45, 114, up to 47, but only 109. So like it's better than the defense sword, but there are some breakpoints where the defense sword is better. That plus 5% hit rate will sometimes get you an extra swing, and an extra swing is better than 2 damage or 3 damage. But yeah, yeah, it's better, mostly. I'm tempted to go up. You could definitely run away right now. Oh, we can get the Bane Sword. Just for more free spells. I know where the Bane Sword is. That's easy. I think the Pro Cape is on the second last or third last floor. Just having a little challenge here with the Blue D. We don't have to fight all these guys, but like I said, our running chance is so bad. Downwards is Bane. Spell charges are getting a little bit thin. I wonder if... I don't remember if Manticores are actually weak against anything. Doesn't really look like ice or fire anyway. But they're worth a lot of XP. Alright, there you go. Now we've got Sword, Defense, Lightning, Bane. Sure. One advantage for defense would be technically equipping the defense sword means you don't have to have another empty slot. Having the sun sword equipped doesn't have an on cast item or doesn't do anything on use. So if you want to have maximum spell options in your inventory, you want to go everything spell casting. It's pretty mine. War mech time. I don't think we're going to clear this dungeon right now. I don't have my power glove yet, and I want to pick that up before we go to the end. What I'm trying to do is get the Pro Cape, which should be... I forget where it is, actually, but next floor, I believe. And I think it's up? This is not a good fight for us. We're gonna defense up here. This guy is way too dangerous. Oof. We should be... Oh, now he runs away. Ha 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 ha. Whew. Yeah, those guys will kill you real quick. And I'd hate to lose this run now. No, we're definitely going to want to leave and save before we come back for Tiamat. We don't have guaranteed odds on Tiamat at all. That was a pro ring, not a pro cape. Must be on the right side then. Sure, we can kill these guys. They can't do too much. And, like, if we run into a war mech, I'm tempted to fight it. And it'll probably kill me, too. Pro cape. Okay, so it's better than the buckler, no doubt about it. But once we get the power glove, then it's a difficult decision when we want to do saber buffing versus when we want to do maximum absorb for just running around. But that's good. There's nothing here else we really need. A little bit of money if you care about being rich. But we don't need any of that stuff. So let's go. At the very least, we wanted to come out and save before we would go fight Tiamat. But no, I think we're going to go pick up that power glove and do Kraken first. I think it's our best route to victory with the least amount of struggle. But we're pretty much all geared up now. There's really nothing else we need. Should probably save it before we go down still. What level are we at? 38? Hopefully we won't need to do any grinding, but we should take some fights on the way down just to make sure we're, you know, as geared up as we can be here. Or, not geared, but you know what I mean, like... We want lots of HP. It's probably... Well, there's a couple things. I'd like to get my magic defense to 100, and I would like to get my HP as high as possible. The next swing on our swords would be at... the last one was 96. The one after that will be 128. So, if we equip the defense sword, 5 more level ups will get us another swing. With our current sword, it's 7 or 8 more level ups. If we need another swing. And, like, keep in mind, that's 2 extra swings with the fast. Lobsters. Zap. They're not as bad as they are in the randomizer. They don't have any stun attacks or anything. This is why I just never run. We're not very good at running. They do have a little bit more HP than I often think. You know, this is the second last Fiend dungeon. The stuff in here is pretty tough. And because we're so bad at running, I think I'll just use, like, magic items most of the time just to try to... Between that and the speed ups, I think this is our quickest way through rather than failing to run. Okay, I forget which room has the power glove. It's possibly the bottom right one. You know, in the vanilla game, it doesn't do anything. And in the randomizer, it's not here. So, it's one of those things you don't normally think about. I should have bought some more heal potions. We're going to buy more heal potions before we go to next dungeon. It's not there. This is maybe the right one? These guys are pretty dangerous. They hit hard. Or, well, I guess they didn't, yeah. Again, another randomizer enemy that rolls up a lot. That's the one. So I don't think you want to, I don't think you want to equip it against random battles, because it's not going to be very helpful. Well, you can't equip it normally. Like, it's a night-only equipment, I think. Maybe ninja. Night ninja. I guess we can test. But, oh, you can. Okay, so... Hold on. I didn't know that. 51... I didn't know the Red Wizard could equip that. 5175. So it's a little bit worse than a Pro Ring, but the ribbon covers the death protection that the Pro Ring, so you're not really losing anything. Okay, alright. Well, that'll teach me. I thought I was giving up an equipment slot, but I'm quite impressed that the Red Wizard can equip a Power Gauntlet. Neat. Alright, cool. See, we're learning new things here on the channel. I should have healed up. And yes, in the vanilla game, the Power Glove casts Saber, and Saber is bugged. It does not work. So if you're playing along on vanilla without using the... I'm going to run real low. I should have definitely bought heal potions. Wow. I thought I had a lot more. That's not perfect. We're pretty close to the end here, but... we're going to be relying on some cure spells to get us topped up for the Kraken. So we're going to want to burn through these fights as quick as we can. I think we'll be okay, but this is getting a little bit tight. I could have run. It was a chance to strike first. I should have just ran away. That was another one. With super speed, it's easy to miss the little pop-up. Can't run. At least we don't have all the undead stun touch rubbed stuff in here. Oh, it's a lot of experience, but they do a lot of damage. But I don't trust my run rate. You know, the big eyes can stun you, but, you know. Alright. We could get another level up, but I'm not going to wait around for that. No more heal potions. Cure spell will get us there, though. Alright, let's do this. Kraken hits hard, but if we can get a couple defenses, we'll be okay. For good turn order. 2 hits, not as bad as could have been. 2 defenses should be enough, but let's go for a third just to be sure. Now we go fast. And just because it does work, let's use this Power Glove once or twice. Raises our power, our attack stat, and our accuracy a little bit. I forget the exact number because, again, it's not in the original game. But once you're basically fast enough or evasive enough not to be hit, Kraken is pretty easy, right? Can't really do anything. 7 hits, 600 damage. Ooh, got me with a crit. 8 hits, 937. Red Wizard. Kicking butt. Alright. Good. And we're at 500 HP and we have A0 magic defense. Hope you understand Hex. So I should have bought the heal potions before we went down, but I thought I had a few more. It does make sense on a solo run, you know, use these a lot. All right. We're doing great. Almost there, guys. I think we'll do the volcano next because it's a little bit easier. And any levels we get in the volcano will just make the sky castle a little bit easier. You could learn Hex from old games. Well, in the original there was no magic defense line here, so you wouldn't have seen A0 because it didn't display that stat originally. It showed intelligence, which clearly we didn't have because the intelligence did nothing in the vanilla game. Anyway, the volcano is usually on a vanilla game skipped entirely. There's nothing in here that you really want. The enemies aren't even that good, honestly. It's skipped because it's a lot of lava. It's a lot of walking around. The treasure's kind of sucky. The enemies are generally... I mean, there's agamas you could grind on if you care, I guess. You guys want to see the agama tile? They're fairly chill on a... is it this one? No, it's the next one. They're pretty chill on a solo run. Vanilla run, that is. They've got, like, the heat attack or scorch or something, but it doesn't do very much damage. So, agama tiles, you can fight, I think, 2 of them. They're pretty weak, and it's pretty good XP. We can one-shot them. Like, if you want to get to level 50, this would be a reasonable place. They also don't seem to run away very often. I'm not sure what their exact morale breakpoint is, but I don't know anything's exact morale breakpoint. But there's a reason this is often used to grind on vanilla tile sets. I don't think we need to grind much more, but this is pretty fast, you know. Can you think of a better grind tile for us if we wanted to grind? Probably not. Like a safer one that doesn't cause me any risk of dying. Like, there's nothing they can do to kill me. Tiny little chip damage every turn, but ooh, critical for 55, you know, like, that's as good as they're gonna get. Let's get one more level up. There you go. Well, I already pressed up too fast. We could take it to level 50 pretty quick if you really wanted. Between the little bit of bonus XP and the super speed. To be honest, we'll go one more level. I've had enough trouble on this run. I wanna crush the last bit of the game. I don't want to have any deaths going down Topher. And we're pretty strong, but you know, we could always be stronger. Why be pretty strong when you can be really strong? The strongest red whiz you ever did see. Now, sadly, if you were something like a black belt, at this point, you'd be killing everything in one hit. Oh, I keep doing one extra fight. Now, if we still do some fights, we'll probably get pretty close to 50 by the time we get to Tiamat anyway, so... nothing to really worry about. No need to grind all the way to 50. If you're trying to get to 50, you can still get there on your own. But we got 1 extra strength on that last level up, which gave us 1 more damage. And we're pretty close to getting another swing on our weapon. In fact, I believe if we switch over to the defense, that should do it. That's exactly enough for another swing. Sorry, Sunsword, but this should be 5. Yeah. 5 slightly lower damage hits, but it should average better damage. Especially when you go for fast. So if we get a few more level ups, we can switch back to the Sun Sword. Good to go. Nothing to change. So carry, you know the drill with carry. We'll speed it up. Carry's pretty tame. Like, we already did Kraken. Kraken was gonna hit way harder than carry. 10 hits. It's nice to see 10 hits on a Red Wiz. Pretty hard to get that much. Anyway, another Fiend goes down. I wasn't really respecting her at all. And then we just have one Fiend to go. How do we do vanilla against the Tyro? Oh, this song, right. Alright, got all these houses. We got all these spell slots at level 6 we can't even use. Alright, we got this. Got some good battle combat music as we work our way down to the last Fiend. Guards are robots. They're weak to lightning, in case you didn't know. So even the very first Final Fantasy had the mechanic where robot enemies are weak to lightning. This is probably where that sort of trope came from. It doesn't always make sense, but Final Fantasy has always had robots weak to lightning. Not counting Warmech. But Warmech is a special friend. They short circuit, I guess. It kind of seems to me like robots would almost not be weak to electricity because, you know, they're powered by electricity. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, whatever you want to say, where it just charges them up. Don't use electricity on androids. Don't even use pure ki. Okay, everything's just running away. We're definitely high enough level that things are pretty scared of us, as they should be. I remember Gurnegas being one of the more high morale. I remember looking it up. Like, certain enemies really have a lot higher morale and are hard to run. Like, wizard vampires almost never run, even if you get to level 50. Now, there's not to say there's nothing down here that can kill us. These guys could still kill us, in theory. They'll run away most of the time at a high level, but they could definitely still kill us with Death Touch. Enough that I'll blast them. Or at least try. Now, this is, of course, your best chance for a fight that will definitely kill me. I don't like airs at all. They're really evasive. We'll kill some fire hydrants. How's our level looking? Level 46? Not bad. Alright, Tiamat shouldn't cause too much trouble. As usual, we want to defense up 2 times, and then Baner. We'll try 3 Banes? I don't know. We'll try 4 Banes. We'll try 5 Banes. Okay, never mind. We're taking too much damage. Oh man, we're taking a lot of damage. Hold on. That's why we got Cure 3. She's got really lucky. She hit us with crits, like 2 or 3 crits in a row there. Alright, come on. Come on, Tiamat, chill. She should attack us and miss more often than she should attack us and crit. Oh, that was a little scary. Again with the crits? Wow. I wonder if she's got boosted crit in this game. In this, you know, this balance patch, right? I mean, I fought many Tiamats. I don't remember double ruse getting hit by crits that often. Again, it could just be the cursed seed of I just get hit by everything always. But anyway, we got her. And now it's time for the final dungeon. We could buy... Yeah, let's go buy some more heal potions. We used 40. No shame in stocking up before you go down to the Topher. At least we don't have to buy them one at a time like vanilla. Alright. 98 heal potions is good enough. If I run out and die by 1 hit, You can blame me for being lazy here. Robot should be weak to water? That probably makes sense. But there's no water element in Final Fantasy 1, so it's lightning. Alright! Let's take a look. Everyone loves Topher. And we get the vanilla enemy encounters, which are unrunnable. Like worms. And they're pretty tough. Worms are at the edge of you should probably use the Ruse defense sword to not die to them. 2, maybe we can, you know, DPS our way through, but if there's any more than 2, you should probably just go for the Ruse first. A lot of our decisions in Topher are based on what costs me the least amount of heal potions. We could try to run, but if we failed to run... Well, that was pretty bad. I don't know, are they strong to ice? Are they just strong to magic? Boy, I wish I had a nuke. Looks like bad men are pretty bad. Alright, I guess we'll have to try to run if we hit bad men, because that's... We're never going to be able to kill them before they kill us. I don't remember that fight typically being the bottleneck for Topher, but... Who knows? I remember this fight being unrunnable and being unimpressed. Doesn't seem like it should be. At least we don't have 4 people to take all the poison damage if we run into gas dragons here. You can't rub me anymore. Give it up. We got ribbons and pro rings. Xfer removes the ribbon now. They could have rubbed me. I don't think Xfer worked in the original game. I don't think. But Xfer removes status protections, which would kill us. Oh man, these guys hit hard. I forgot about that. Totally forgot how bad Phantoms hit. Interesting. They got a lot of defense. They can Xfer... Wow! See? One little change, like fixing some spells, gives the enemy quite a good punch. That's interesting. I hadn't really thought of that. So many enemies down here have Xfer. And now that it works... Goodbye, ribbon. Oh, this is like the worst encounter. Damage poison. The ribbon reduces the damage, but it's still gonna pile up. And there's nothing we can do about it. And they're really tanky. But 16,000 experience. Maybe we should just exit out and try again. You know, when you get so much experience. Is that better, right? Like, just get that level up, get out of there. 1 level up per 4 gas dragons. I mean, for all I know, we're gonna need to be level 50 to beat this. And for all I know as well, it's gonna be way harder now that the spells have been unlocked by the balance patch. Okay, those guys scare me now that I know they have Xfer. This guy scares me as well. So we're gonna go right to the defense twice. Then we're gonna go straight to fast. We're already Xfer'd. Wow, that was fast. That one could have killed me. I just figured we have to get enough hits in to break his defense. Maybe if we have to do that fight again, maybe not going defense first, just fast and attack. Just try to DPS him down before he Xfers. That's maybe the safest way to do it. Again, problems we didn't have to worry about. Hey there, Pixel. We're right by the end. I can't give up. Right by the end. Gotta keep our HP topped up, though. If we're a little bit lucky here, we will finish the game in 1 stream. 1 stream, 1 solo run. About 4 hours of solo Red Mage. Biggest problem was the ice cave so far. And I think we just had some real bad luck. And then the grinding made it... just tipped the balance point, so it was actually pretty easy. Yeah, who needs to study? That's right. So, Earth Floor. Gurmedusas are pretty scary. Let's burn them down. I don't think they've got a good chance of killing us with the ribbon, but there's always a chance. Alright, here we go. First, Revenge of the Fiends. Wait, hold on. How's our... Oh, it's actually time to switch back to the Sun Sword, I forgot. Because we get the same number of hits, but more damage. Now, we're going to get nuked. Let's just be honest. We're going to get nuked. Because we're not going to do 450 damage on one swing. So let's go fast. We got nuked. It didn't even hit that bad. And then a couple attacks should finish it. There's really no dodging that first nuke, in my opinion. Unless you're a black belt that can one-shot it. But the nuke only did 150. That was a very weak nuke. Now, a lot of that is purely down to our 124 magic defense, which is enough to give us reasonably good chance to not get critted by enemy magic. There's not too much on the fire floor that can hurt us. Well, that can kill us. The earth floor and the previous floors probably had the worst encounters until we're down to the last one. Alright, Carrie, round 2. We're gonna defense up. She hits pretty hard at this point. And then I'm gonna fast up. We've got enough fast for the last couple bosses. And hopefully that's enough to take her down. 174... 421, there we go. No need to worry about power gloves or anything else. But we always should stay healed up. Alright. That's a lot of things I don't want to fight. The water floor has some pretty bad encounters. Alright. Level 49. See, I said we'd probably get to level 50 by the end. I just figure with our bad run rate, this probably costs us less heals. You know, you could get lucky and run away on their first turn, but if you don't, you take so much damage. Alright, so... there's really no trick here. It just comes down to turn order. We need defense before we get smacked. We got defense before we get smacked. Kraken didn't smack us. We need one more defense. We're pretty much good now. And we're going to go for one extra just to be extra sure, but the Kraken, pretty chill. Now we can kill it. I mean, it can still hit us and crit us. Maybe we should still use a fast, though. Yeah, see, you can still get crit, but... hopefully we kill her before we get taken out. Man, we're not doing as much damage as I was hoping. Alright, let's give it a power bonk and then try again. Maybe 2 power bonks? Oof! We can't survive another crit. We got crit. I swear, I have not seen these fiends crit so often when I was playing in the last run. Like, the crits have always gone through the evasions. That's pretty standard. You can have max evade and you'll still get crit through. But, man, have they had good crit rates lately. Anyway, there's 7,380. We're doing enough damage to get through. Got her. So, yeah. Looks like the Power Glove made that a lot safer. We probably could have killed it eventually without it, but... I will take that extra strength upgrade for sure. But the big upgrade's coming soon. You guys aren't going to cause any problems anymore, right, sorcerers? So it's basically mandatory in vanilla, unless you're playing a black belt. These guys hit really hard too. Actually, the worst problem is that evil men have nuke. In case you didn't know. So if you're fighting that encounter, don't let the evil men cast too many spells or else you're going to have a really bad time. Now, it's not at the top of their spell list, but it's there. I have very bad... Oh, come on. Anti-fire right before I cast it. Jerks. I've had some real bad stories about vampires down on this floor, trying to run and then not running and getting just crushed. So, I didn't want to try the run. But we're level 50 with exactly 600 HP, and we're gonna get the best sword in the game. I think. I think. Wish me luck. Oh, this jerk again. Alright, nightmares aren't hitting that hard anymore. Our gigantic absorb is actually enough for nightmares, so this fight's probably one of the chillest ones. Just kill the evil man and move on. Bam, Mazmune. Now, it's probably not as good as it used to be. 51, 135, but... So this is going to look good. You know, it still has huge damage, huge hit. It's definitely the sword to use. But it has a... It used to have a bugged hit rate. The hit rate it used to have... Or sorry, crit rate. It used to have like a really high critical percent because of a bug with the index array item issue, basically. You know, the formula, the program just didn't call the right value, and it was looking at the index array number rather than the actual crit value for the table. So it's going to be worse than it used to be, but it's still going to be the best sword we can get. Now, what I'm going to do, and this is the first time I've done it all run, I'm going to put a quick save down. A save state, that is to say. Basically, the reason we're doing this, there's only one reason. It's the smart play right now would be to leave. You go exit, save up, buy some more items, and then do the dive again, but this time have Mazmune. And Mazmune will get you through the fiends safer. You'll use less heal potions. But we're doing pretty good, and we're going to go try to win the game right now because it's getting pretty late, and I want to finish it off. But there's definitely a chance that we lose. And this is why saving with Mazmune is usually, when you're playing White Mage or Red Wage, White Wiz or Red Wiz, or even the Black Mage, because if you go Black Mage, you can save enough warps to get out. You should always get the Mazmune, leave, and come back, because it's just going to be safer. These fights are pretty scary, honestly. I don't like having to take all these Wizvamp fights. Alright, we should be okay. Worms are unrunnable. Defense. You gotta stop the bleeding. You can't keep taking all those hits. They're gonna take 1 or 2 hits to die. I guess Mazmune's... See, the Mazmune almost reliably kills them, but we still... They're worth amazing XP if you need it, but... We're gonna be pretty low on HP on heal potions here. Alright. Tiamat number 2, defense. We're kind of on a timer here. We're going to keep taking those skill damage attacks, or whatever you call them, skill elementals. The only thing that's really dangerous is not killing it quickly. So, couple power gloves and then attack. Yeah, Blizzard, like, we don't have enough. We don't have Cure 4. Oh man, critted right through again. Dang. I guess it's better if it uses its spells. Alright. 9 hits, 591. 9 hits, 1165. Massa is good. Alright, well. We're cutting it a little thin here, but I think we'll be okay. As long as the big bad doesn't finish us off. And the big bad would be an ambush right there by airs that kill us. But no, we should be fine. Alright. So we get to start Chaos with max level, max HP, a pretty good number of, there's no spell charges. I mean, it'd be nice to have more Cure 3s, our best cure. But we're not going to use most of these slots. We could have used them on the way down. The only spells that really matter are like Fast, And maybe Cure 3. Yeah. Alright, well, we should be okay. We'll see. So Ice 3 right off the bat. Physical attack for 68. And we're gonna go triple defense. We're gonna get fasted. We're gonna go Power Glove for a couple turns. Honestly, best case, we got hit through the ribbon with Slow 2. And then Cure 4. I didn't want to attack him anyway till you Cure forward. Alright, let's see how we do. 6 hits, 234. 8 hits, 228. We need 2,000 damage. 7 hits, 575. He's got quick shots. 9 hits, 323. Inferno hurts. Swirl hurts. Oh man, that's not good at all. 9 hits, 514. I don't know, should we Cure 3 or just keep swinging? I think we just swing. We're close enough. Oh, he pulls out the nuke and wipes us out. We lose. Game over. Dang. That's just bad luck with the nuke. I couldn't really have healed. Even if I'd cast Cure 3, we'd have died. Well, that's too bad. So now we're doing our first save state. Cheeto. I should make one just before Chaos here. Just, you know, we could redo this over and over again until we finally win, but I mean, there's no more grinding. There's nothing else we can do. It's just RNG at this point, if you can kill Chaos at full strength or not. So, if you're not a fan of save scumming, there's not much else we can do other than try not to get nuked. Okay, this is what is going on here, guys. This is why I wasn't, this is why I wasn't trying to run on our first try. I should have put the quick save right before Chaos. I was trying to be legit, you know legit Ankylo, that's me. It's just, you know, I didn't think we would die. I know some of you guys are totally fine with the save scumming, but we made it all the way this far without needing it, and then now I'm like, dang it, right at the last second, and then immediately dazzled through a ribbon. Oh, we have come now. Now it's making it look like it was a fluke that we made it to Chaos. What's going on? This is why, legitimately, you should exit out and try again. Just come back. Just come back and save those heal potions for the end. Now that you've got the Masmian, right? What a difference. What a difference a little bit of RNG makes. This is kind of the trouble with the, most of the solo runs. They kind of just, in the end, they just kind of come down to luck. There's not a lot of strat at this point. If the enemy hits you through your evasion, if you get the good crits yourself, you know. Now, at this point, I don't even know if I have enough heal. Well, we probably have enough, but that was an expensive fight. It's definitely getting late in Ankylo time. It's supposed to be ending the stream an hour ago. And by late, I mean it's actually pretty early, let's be honest here. At least we've got the right kind of music, you know, Final Fantasy 1 going on. Alright, double defense. Fast. We'll go 1 power bonk this time and attack. 475, 557, next one gets it. Alright. Tiamat, no big deal. We're still just enough heal potions, but we should make it. Yeah, it's almost 5 a.m. I wasn't actually thinking we'd make it through this in one run, but once I realized we were going to beat once we beat the ice cave, I'm like, okay, we can do this tonight without having to split up the run. But we ran into a snake here with Chaos killing me. Okay, I'm putting my other quick save here. Sorry, save scummers, but I don't know what our odds are of beating Chaos at full power. Especially with some of the randomizer tweaks, it could be relatively low odds. And if, for instance, like, there's really no other strats that we've got. Like, there's not much else we can possibly bring to it right now. it's totally possible that even with the best case scenario, we've only got like a 50-50 odds. Which would suck, because you'd have to redo the whole dungeon over and over again, so... Obviously, defense at first is the only thing that makes any sense. You gotta lower the damage from the physicals. 3 to be 100% safe, except for crits. You definitely need fast, there's no options. I think we definitely need some amount of Power Glove. I don't know how much. It might be worth trying to stem the bleeding with some Cure 3s, but they're not going to really out-heal the DPS he can do once he starts casting Nuke. Now, the Nuke could do 100 damage, but if we're below 4... Did that hit? I didn't even notice. I wasn't looking. That probably hit. We should be getting... Stupid slow 2. It's not supposed to work when you got a ribbon. Yeah, it definitely hit. Come on. Anyway, we're probably dead again. There's the bigger hits. Anyway, 2,000 is the goal. We're getting close. Inferno. We don't want him to cast spells. We don't want him to cast spells like fast. We got him. Okay. You know, it's hard to say exactly, but I still think we have above 50% chance. If you get some bad luck, he goes through his spell routine quickly, and you get hit by a nuke before... Because you can't out-heal him. Like, the Infernos, the Swirls, the Tornadoes, they're going to do more healing, more damage than a Cure 3. And the nuke is potentially 400 damage. So, you've got to get him dead before the nuke, or just get lucky that the nuke doesn't kill you. So, just like most solo runs, you're kind of at the whims of RNG. But, we got it. Right on. Thanks, guys, for the GGs. That was fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all the solo runs again with the balance patches. I'd like to try Thief on a different day when I've got more patience and also probably willing to do a lot longer run. But I'm kind of curious how the rebalance works for certain characters, because the Power Glove really does make a big difference. If we hadn't had that Power Glove, we would have been doing quite a lot less damage against Chaos. And but also the lowered run chance, and so there's definitely some tweaks in the fix that change things. I am quite appreciative of the speed hacks, you know, the double movement, the quicker load screens, the buy 10. Like, compared to the NES vanilla gameplay, this is so much easier to play. It takes so much less time just managing your inventory and walking around. So that one really helps. And I think it's hard to say because some things are a little bit easier and some things are a little bit harder. But it actually might make the runs a little harder, just less monotonous. Because you can have a little bit of an XP boost. You can speed up the grind. You can speed up the purchasing of potions. But I kind of have a feeling that the runs are harder of like actually getting through the Ice Cave, because we were not getting through Ice Cave, and on the vanilla file we made it through relatively easy at a much lower level. So kind of interesting. Oh, the fix for Andrew, it's an optional tweak, but yes, if we decide to give the thief, I think it's 4% hit rate growth instead of 2%, that will help. It's not going to make him way stronger, and one of the things that's also a nerf that's important to remember is in the vanilla version, the Coral, Dragon, and Rune Swords have kind of boosted crit rates because of the crit bug for weapons. So in the fixed versions, those weapons will probably have lower crit rates, and the only way we killed Astos was with crits, because our base damage is going to be terrible. Now, with extra hit rate, we might do a couple extra swings. Well, we might get one extra swing compared to vanilla stats, but you still need those crits to kill, and the difference between like 1% crit and 10% crit is kind of a big deal. I don't know the exact numbers of what they changed to, but theoretically, there are still going to be parts that are going to be way more difficult. The Power Glove, of course, will make it a lot easier at the end of the game, but you still have to get there. And usually the stump is like, for Thief, it's Astos, Lich, Ice Cave. And if you can get through those, you're pretty much done. Anyway, that was good. future tubers, hope you guys enjoyed. A little bit of a solo run, slightly new style, you know, not a lot, not vastly different from the original FF1 NES, but a couple little tweaks there to make it go a little quicker. I think that took me about 4.5 hours with, well, the first half not really any saves, not any speeding up, and then we only did the save state for Chaos, so I feel like it was pretty good, pretty fair. Like, I don't feel like I did a lot of emulator cheating, just a bit of speeding up when it started to get grindy, and the very end, we would have had to run Topher like 3 times. So we just cut out the Topher walk, you know, sorry. It's just the same thing over and over again. Speed runs down to what, 225 with RNG manip? Yeah, the basic FF1, if you're playing vanilla, people have memorized the entire encounter table, and they just reset through everything and basically do runs on the overworld with never seeing an encounter. Use a tent, run the max distance, use a tent. It's kind of silly. I mean, it's cool, but it's kind of silly. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks, future tubers. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and have a great day.